KHTS, your hometown station.
It is Santa Clarita's hometown station, KHTS. I am Kyle Jellings. Appreciate you hanging out with us for this we're busting through the most music hour. It's just about to tick over to 2:30 right here on your hometown station. And we have been doing this special series of interviews here with local principals here in the Santa Clarita Valley. And I am joined again by an East Sider. We have the Golden Valley principal, Sal Frias, joining us. Sal, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Kyle. Thanks for having me
Thank
today.
you for coming by. I know this is a busy time of year. Start of the year, lots of things going on at the start of the year. How has the first 4 days of school gone at Golden Valley?
Very, very exciting. Very outstanding. A lot of kids. A few more than we had originally thought, but that's good
really?
news.
Okay.
That's good news. So we're about 2,200, which is a few more than we expected, but we're happy.
Okay, I need some advice here.
Okay.
Okay. There's some stuff going on Sierra Highway, right? Give me some advice, or maybe just ease my worries a little bit. What's going on with that whole thing?
Well,
like, how are you calming parents down as they're dropping off their kids?
I'm hyperlinking what you put on the media because without your information, I wouldn't have any.
Okay.
They called me, and but your information was already updated and with
sweet.
more.
All right.
So thank you. You gave me more information to share with the community. Just awareness and communication. Until then, just plan accordingly. It's never easy.
Yeah.
No matter what school you're at.
Yeah.
So seriously, it's elementary, junior high, high school. It's crowded in the mornings and with commuters and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Sal, how long have you been at Golden Valley?
This is my 11th year as principal.
Okay.
13th year there.
Okay.
So we're 15 years old this year.
Okay, so you've been there for a large chunk of the life of Golden Valley.
A good chunk of it, yes.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about your background. Again, we're speaking with Sal Frias. He is the principal at Golden Valley High School. Go Grizz. And what is your background? Where did you grow up? Where did you go to school? All of that stuff, all that fun stuff that maybe some people don't know about.
I'm from a small town, 45 miles north of Sacramento, called Colusa.
Okay.
Parents moved to a smaller town named Williams. Went to school there, born and raised there. Went to college, Chico State.
How big was the high school that you went to?
400 at the time.
Okay, so
small.
Not exactly the same as Golden Valley. Okay.
Exactly, small.
Okay.
So attended Chico State after going to community college, Butte College, and I actually took the job that paid me the least, being an elementary teacher, so I could be the head football coach.
Okay.
So I started coaching basketball, football while I was teaching at Maxwell High School and elementary school for 9 years. After those 9 years, a superintendent that was there actually picked up a superintendency in Mojave, in Kern County, in the high desert, and he asked me to go try administration. And I said no. A year later, he asked me again, and I said, "How about if I interview and then I'll leave me alone."
Okay.
And so I went, I interviewed, and he offered me the position. And
boy.
I said no.
This is awkward. Yeah.
Yeah. I still said no. I like what I like. I was an AD, head basketball, head football coach. I really liked what I was doing. Enjoyed teaching. So next thing you know, he showed me the salary, and it was life changing. It was so just married, and so it was a life change. So I picked up my roots and came to Mojave, California, to be an assistant principal, where I stayed there for 3 years as an AP, 2 years as a principal, director of secondary education.
Okay.
And then I transferred this way. Got picked up at Sierra Vista as an assistant principal.
Okay.
2 years there. 2 years at Canyon High School as an AP. 2 years at Golden Valley as an AP. And now I've been the principal for going on 11 years.
Wow. So. What about education? What did you always want to be a teacher? What was it about education that stuck out to you?
I like being around people, and I liked working with young adults, young kids, little kids. Fifth graders I taught fifth grade in elementary. That was so fun.
Yeah.
Just working with kids and being around people. I'm more of a social person, and working coaching was part of something I really wanted to do.
Okay.
So it kind of led me to where I am. I still approach being an administrator is a coach.
Okay.
Being competitive.
Yeah.
Want to do well. Want to work together and do the best we can.
And so administration was it even on your radar? You weren't even thinking about it?
Not even. As a matter of fact, in one of my graduation speeches, I said, if you don't know what you want to do today, don't worry. You might become a high school principal.
Yeah. Well, there you go. And so you came to the Santa Clarita Valley 15 years ago, 13 years ago? Or was it prior to that?
I moved to Santa Clarita about 20 years ago.
Okay.
So I've been here recently, the last 6 years, live in Sand Canyon, off Sand Canyon, Canyon Country.
Okay.
I love the community of Canyon Country where I work and live.
Well, coaching wise, let's get into that a little bit. What did you said basketball, football?
Head varsity, had basketball for boys and girls.
Okay.
It was a small school. You did everything. Okay. So we were successful, but it was a very small league.
Okay.
At first, it was an 8-man team, and I said, I'm not going to coach 8-man football. I want to coach real football. So we got 11 players, and we did well. We were successful for our division.
Okay.
Again, I thought I was going to do that for the rest of my life. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then now I'm in, like I said, administration. But it was fun. Had developed some great relationships being an AD. And Northern California, the schools are so small that you actually end up going to farther places to play.
Yeah.
Your meetings are farther away. It's
Gotcha.
It's not congested like here, but it's you see a lot of California over there. So.
So talk to me about the difference between going from a small school to Sierra Vista or the Mojave area. Was that a rough transition for you, or was it something that you just kind of hit the ground running and went for it?
It was a good preparation going to Mojave before I came here, because that school was about 800-900 at the time.
Okay.
So it's still bigger than what I was used to. And then becoming the director of secondary education, I went to the junior highs, and there were 2 of them there and 4 elementaries. So it was a good experience for me to learn more about the levels and what was to be done. Then coming to junior high at Sierra Vista, it was outstanding. That was a great school. I saw some of the best educators I've ever met that first couple of years there, and then I learned a lot more about the district. Then it was really cool following a cohort of kids, the 7th and 8th graders, to Canyon. So they had me for 4 years before I went to Golden Valley.
Nice.
So
Nice.
It was pretty fun.
He's Sal Frias. He is the principal at Golden Valley High School on your hometown station, KHTS 98.1 FM and AM 1220. And I wanted to, so you've been at Golden Valley for quite some time. It's been quite a transition from, and I cover football here for the station, so I've seen the evolution of the football team with now Dan Kelly. And was there kind of a similar growing experience for Golden Valley that the football team had?
The entire school.
Okay.
And I think we've learned, we being the district and community, from how we did it to what Castella's going to go through opening with 9th graders. But when you open with 9th and 10th, and the kids that are coming to your school are not disconnected, but they weren't in programs already.
Yeah.
So if you're a 10th grader and you were in a program, you're allowed to stay at that school. But now you can be a 10th grader at Golden Valley, and you might be interested, but you weren't as interested as some of the others that were already involved in those programs. So it was growing pains and learning curves, and I came there the 3rd year, so I didn't see the first 2 years, but the kids were seniors by the time I got there.
Okay.
They were great kids, and we had some growing pains. But you know what? I don't know any new school that doesn't experience it to some capacity. So, but we hopefully have learned from that, and we'll help Castaic, do a great job and positive job for the community. They deserve that in their community. And going back to Golden Valley, we were kind of our own community. Stevenson Ranch has West Ranch. Heart is right here in Newhall, Canyon High, Canyon Country.
Oh yeah.
So Golden Valley was actually a little bit of Canyon Country, a little bit of Newhall, a little bit of Saugus, even a little bit of Valencia when it opened.
Oh yeah.
So we had to identify our own community through our high school, which I'm proud of, and the community is really bought in, and they're supporting the school. They can't wait to contribute, to be a part of it. It really is a great, wonderful place to be at right now.
It has been quite a journey here for Golden Valley. It really has, and they always the team. We're not allowed to root for teams, but we were always rooting for Golden Valley on football. And they finally kind of have gotten over that hump playing in the CIF title game last year. And I think that kind of translates to the student body. There's a lot of it was a rough go. I started in 2011. I started covering football, and there wasn't a lot of school spirit, but you're seeing a lot of it now, and that's so important for a school like Golden Valley.
Absolutely, I think that the student body has tremendous school pride, more than I've seen in previous schools that I've worked at, and have been fortunate enough to visit. And it's not just football, but football is a pretty big deal. I mean, it really is. All sports is. But all sports are. Excuse me. The performing arts group. I mean, look, every marching band in our district, goes to state. Yeah, it's phenomenal what the performing arts does, and all of us have wonderful performing arts centers or theaters, and it's just outstanding what happens. But the kids wear that so proudly, no matter what program they're a part of. But sports here is crazy. I know some people have said, I've heard some people go, it's not Texas. And they go, no, we're better than Texas.
It's close, man. It's close. It's close.
It can be a little over the top, but
Friday nights are a little wild here in the Santa Clarita Valley.
But it is fun to be competitive in all sports and all programs.
Exactly. And again, you mentioned the Performing Arts Center. That was a big emphasis on when you guys built Golden Valley, and it's a great little facility over there. And they're doing it at all the high schools, but Golden Valley's was kind of the foundation of that. It was kind of the first one. Everybody was like, okay, I like theirs. Let's get one of our own. It's kind of how it was. Again, we're speaking with Sal Frias. He is the principal at Golden Valley High School for a special kind of a get-to-know-you principals things we've been doing the last few. Vince Ferry from Saugus has joined us. We also had Dr. Nicholas from Sequoia, and again, Sal Frias joins us right now. How have you seen, maybe you've been in education a long time now, how have you seen education change? Where do you see it going? Maybe, of course, specifically to high school and Golden Valley. How have you seen it change, and where do you see it going?
That's a great question or topic. 31 years ago, and this is my 31st year in education, teaching was different. It was very traditional, rows, students sat in rows, did work independently, quietly. Today it's different.
Yeah.
People need to learn social skills. They need to learn soft skills. They need to learn how to collaborate in working groups. They need to learn skills. So yes, you need to learn the material. You need to learn the concepts. You need to be able to master whatever the skills or assessments that you're taking. But you also have to have communication skills. You got to be able to listen and agree to disagree and have a conversation in a group and develop something collectively. You also need to understand that it's not just about a Scantron. It's higher levels of thinking. Critical thinkers with technical skills. It's more of a challenge today. The working force is requiring so much more out of our youth and out of our students than yesteryear. So it's changing because what we're producing is different, and it starts in the classroom, and it's a change. But I'm proud of our staff. We really work hard on trying to stay contemporary and do things that help our kids.
What's interesting, I was talking again, I've had the opportunity to speak with a few principals, but one of the things that the Hart District does is create marketable skills. It's not just like a one-size-fits-all, and that's kind of a cool program that all of the district is doing. If there's kids that don't want to go to college, they're learning skills, yes. which is important.
Yeah, and going to college is really part of the recipe for most. You might not go to the university, but most of the trade and technical skill development is through college. Most of our campuses have COC or College Now classes on our campuses after school that for example, forestry, firefighting, EMT, medical science. There's all kinds of things that kids are very interested in and require high skills development. And so the students are thinking, do I have to go to college or should I go to university? Well, they're learning how to do both. And it really is a nice combination of things. Because when I went to school, I was asked what I was going to do after high school, and it was go to college.
Yeah.
Now today we ask, what do you want to do after high school? It's different. And once you find out what you want to do, now we can develop a recipe for your academic success and your future. It's different.
Yeah, no kidding. How has the district, in your opinion, embraced technology? Because technology is a big part, and it's more so than when I was because I graduated from Canyon in 2004, and we didn't have fancy stuff in 2004. We had some, we had computers and stuff, but nothing like there's tablets and Chromebooks, and because my son's 8 years old. 8 years old today, actually, and he is already using iPads and Chromebooks in elementary school. Is that something that the district has put emphasis on in embracing technology and making sure that they create those type of skills?
Absolutely. And tell your son I have birthday.
Oh, thanks.
Every school has Wi-Fi, and that's kudos to the district, and they keep on enhancing it so that it gets stronger and more powerful. So we start there because we don't have enough hardwired connections to go around. So our campuses are all Wi-Fi. We all have Chromebooks, Chrome carts. carts with 40 devices in them, and Golden Valley has 85 of these devices right now. So
Yeah.
we're almost 1-to-1 in every classroom.
Holy
That means
cow.
almost every classroom on our campus has technology available to them. And it's not just about having it, it's about using it.
Yeah.
So now it's not only, having it and using it. Now, how do we measure the effectiveness on student learning? And that's one of the things we're working on this year. How do we determine its impact on student achievement? Anybody can use it and say, okay, we use it this many times, but that doesn't really factor into helping identify, did a student learn more? Did we help our students become more successful with technology? And that's another step we're taking. But back to your original question, yes, the district, kudos, they have really taken the forefront on making sure technology was available and accessible to all of our schools and for all of our students. It really is. It's really easy to sit back and, as a principal, not have to say, hey, I need technology, because guess what? They're doing it. Just give John Carino a plug right now. The man is a director of technology. He's an outstanding person, and he'll if he can do it, he will for our schools and our kids.
Yeah. Awesome. He's Sal Frias. I remember I took an online class my senior year of high school, and it was a nightmare. Everything about it was crazy. He's Sal Frias. He's the principal at Golden Valley High School. I'll leave you with this. What are your goals for specifically 2018 for Golden Valley High School?
We always have math and English goals. We always want to improve and increase student achievement. We also want to increase our advanced placement performance. We had 3 goals within our advanced placement program. We want to increase AP students. We want to increase AP exams, and we want to increase AP results. So that's part of our annual goals that we had. This year we're going to add a community service and citizenship goal.
Oh, nice.
So we really want to produce students that give back to their community. We have clubs. We have organizations that have that already embedded, like CSF, California Scholastic Federation,
Okay.
or National Honor Society, where it's required. However, we're trying to establish within athletics to start out with is a pilot. How are you giving back to the community? And so we're making some efforts into recognizing students. We're going to start a student recognition program where we identify student athletes of the month, students of the month by department that aren't just good students academically, but they're good citizens, and we're identifying ways they're giving back to their community. Could be through the school, but they're giving back. It's important to be part of the community and active, and not just be the receivers. And so we're trying to take that next step in developing better young men and women through our campus.
Awesome. That sounds absolutely fantastic. That's awesome. Okay, I don't know if you have much pull. I'm gonna pull in a favor right now.
Okay.
How much the Cass? We talked a little bit about Cass Tech High School.
Yeah.
What's the mascot situation? Because I have some ideas. We have some ideas here at the station, and we think they should be the Castaic Lakers. Yeah. Because it makes perfect sense. Castaic Lake's right there.
That is clever.
I don't know. I forgot to ask the other principals, but I need you to put in a good word for me.
Okay.
Castaic Lakers is where we want to go. Here.
Okay, I might have lunch with Melanie later on this week.
There you go.
I'll make sure she gets that. Okay.
Just if you could casually just bring it up. That would be perfect.
That is pretty clever.
Okay, all right, good. All right, awesome. Sal, thanks for coming in, man. I really appreciate you being here. I know that, again, this is a busy week for you. Busy time of the year is first week of school. So appreciate you taking the time, and good luck with everything. And go Grizz.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me here.
Quick break. More music on the way next.
Your hometown station.